hope to let him come home soon. Fancy a cup of tea?
Yeah, nice one.
Thank God.
It's not over yet.
What else can happen? They've let you come home.
It's going to be further inquiries. Someone's coming round for my clothes later. Well, it's nice to have your own, sir.
Sit down, son. You look shattered. They treated you all right, I hope.
Yeah. Oh, it's been like a dream, like a nightmare.
Soon be over.
Soon Danny won't be on, though, will he?
Terrible accident.
An accident would have been bad enough, but... Where's the busies up to, sir? No, they just kept going on and on at me.
Well, got to make sure that you've got nothing to do with it. As if. Anyway, they've let you come home, so they must be satisfied, eh? Tell you what, I'll bring us in a cup of tea and then you better try and get yourself some kit.
In our bed? Oh, God, why did this have to happen? Teddy, is there anything I can do, mate? Thanks. Why do the busies keep you down there for so long, mate? They know I had a row with Sue. Diane next door told them when they did their house-to-house inquiries, and they know I followed her to the shops. What did you see there? Saw her there talking to that Graham from the office. I should have gone over to them, Barry. I should have had it out with the pair of them. None of this would have happened. And she'd still be alive now. Look, it's a terrible thing what's happened, sir. But you shouldn't go blaming yourself. Of course I can. It's all my fault, all of it.
Harry.
Sergeant.
There, Teddy. Get that down you. Goes without saying, if there's anything I can do, I will. I'll stay here for as long as you want me to.
Thanks. Goes for me as well, sir. I've nowhere to go.
How do you mean?
Where could I go? Lizzie said to me if I wanted to go anywhere, then I've got to let them know. Nowhere for me to go.
2 people have died, Terry. The police have got to take it very seriously. It's nothing personal against you, son. They've got it to do. And soon that part of it will be over.
3.
What?
You said 2 people had died. It's 3. Who was having a baby? Police told me. You didn't know? Probably never even know if it was mine or not.
Hey, come on. Stop torturing yourself, son. Of course it was yours.
Have the police seen you yet?
Yeah.
You must have been one of the last people to see Sue alive.
I left her at the shops where she said to meet. She was all right then.
How all right?
What? What? What are you talking about?
How all right? Was she happy to see you? Laughing, dancing?
Why are you saying these things to me? Do you think I know anything that could help the police? Do you think I'd do anything to harm her? I thought the world of it.
You were infatuated with her and it frightened her. What was she like when you left her? Upset?
No. Everything was fine. I don't like talking about it like this. Why are you trying to cause trouble for me?
My friend and her child are dead, and I'd like to know why.
Then ask somebody else. She was a friend of mine as well, you know, a very good friend.
I know how good a friend of yours she was. Don't you realise she told me all about you? She didn't like you, Graham. She thought you were creepy.
I loved Sue.
No, infatuated with her. She should have told you to get lost ages ago, but she was too nice a person, and she tolerated you until she couldn't take it any longer. Have you thought she might have thrown herself off that scaffolding because you were making her life such a misery?
Stop this. I loved
If
her.
you'd loved her, you'd have left her alone and not caused her any worries. The last thing she wanted was somebody mithering the life out of her. Somebody stealing her photograph. Yeah, I know. And the police will know how you photocopied it and blew it up. It's in that drawer. All she wanted was a happy life with Terry, bringing up their children.
Children?
Oh, didn't the police tell you? She was pregnant when she died.
Will you stop tormenting your dad? You're going to give him a heart attack.
Have you heard of him? He has a heart.
No, but I've still got a bit of common sense. You can bank on that. £70 for a pair of galoshes.
Galoshes, where have you been?
Well, that's all they are, aren't they? Baseball boots with a fancy name on.
No, it's a statement about the sort of person you are and the sort of family you come from.
Statement about yourself. Here, footwear's footwear.
Not these days, Dad.
All right then, smart girl, all right. If it's a statement you're making, don't you think you're saying that you're just a scruff walking around like that?
No, I'm saying my mum and Dad don't care enough about me to buy me things that every other kid has.
Hey, every other kid. Don't come that. There's kids starving to death all over the world, so don't come that any other kid line.
Now, look, calm down, you two. Just must stop frightening the customers off.
Yeah. Probably the state of air that's frightening them off in the first place.
And now it's encouraging her.
Jacqueline, you are not going to win on this, darling. So I suggest that you might as well stop messing around and wear the trainers that your mother's bought for you.
Dad, I wouldn't be seeing Des in them.
Hey, don't say things like that. Not at this time. It puts things into proportion, doesn't it?
What does?
Well, the deaths are near. So young. Makes you take stock of your own situation, doesn't it? And how lucky you are.
Oh, come on, Mum, you can't use that.
Hey, I wouldn't be so insensitive, Jackie.
Jack, nip out the back, will you, and get us a box of cheese and onion crisps.
Hey, I'm not your slave, you know, or your employee.
Listen, madam, you're a member of this family, aren't you? And this is a family shop, which provides cash, some of which goes towards your pocket money.
I didn't even say please.
Please. My little barefoot Countessa, who never ever forgets her manners.
Perhaps we could get her good trainers, then she can work for them.
Dee, we are not giving in to it over this. Just for once, we're going to stick to our guns, all right?
Yeah, we should pay her for working. It's only fair.
Yeah, OK, I agree. She can work, she can get paid, she can save up for whatever she likes. I don't mind that.
Good.
Thank you.
You know, we're going to need help here.
What do you mean?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? We can't be here all the time, so we're going to need you to give us a hand. After all, your mother still has a part-time job.
We're going to pay you to work on Saturdays.
And stock up during the week, like.
So you can save your money and get what you want.
Within reason.
Well, trainers, I mean, expensive, well-known trainers are within reason.
Yeah, but I don't want to work here.
Why not?
Because I'd feel right to be working in my parents' shop if anybody I knew came in.
Give me strength.
Jackie? I mean, that's not very nice, is it? I mean, we're offering to give you money and to solve your trainer problem, aren't we? How much, Ron?
£1.50 an hour.
You must be joking.
Plus board and lodgings.
Oh, yeah, thanks very much. It didn't have to be born, did I?
Well, £1.50 an hour is not very much.
Well, I mean, I can get at least £2 an hour anyway, but it isn't the money. I think it's dead important to have a good working relationship with your colleagues, as much as anything. And work in pleasant surroundings with things that you're interested in, like a shoe shop or something.
You're pushing your luck now, madam. I won't forget this, you know.
Oh, just in time, officer. This man is threatening me.
It's all right, mate. She's my daughter, unfortunately. Not that I was threatening her, like, but I am now.
She could phone first.
Don't be silly.
You're making a mountain out of a mole.
Am I? It's taken a police investigation for you to admit that you're secretly seeing your ex-wife. Don't know that you're telling me the whole truth now.
I am. I wouldn't lie to you.
No. Well, you lied enough to your first wife. Why not the second? You've had enough practice.
Look, can we please stop this before it escalates into something that we'll both regret?
Yes, Max. I think you're right. I will stop it. I'll put a definite stop to it. Then we can clear the air. Make a fresh start.
Terrific. Who are you ringing?
Susanna.
Why?
Well, you want us to resume normal relations, don't you? Want me to put a stop to our problems? So, I'm doing just that. Susanna, it's Patricia Farnham, Max's wife, the current one. I was wondering if I could have a word with you. Oh, no, live, face to face. Well, anywhere you like, but look, why don't you come round here? Fine. Noon. Sounds highly appropriate. Goodbye. Oh, pity Gary Cooper couldn't make it. Might be doing a remake of High Noon. Or Farnham versus Farnham.
Sue?
Take it easy, lad. Take your time. These'll be the worst times you'll have. Slowly. Very slowly, it'll get better. You've just got to hang on until it does.
You don't know, Dad.
I've been sat here all morning, wondering what I can do to help you. Barry's going to be a big help. He's going to run me around so I can organise the funerals. He's offered as much cash as we'll need.
He would, wouldn't he?
Hey, he's a good mate. And you need all the help you can get at the moment.
The busy's been.
Yeah, I've sorted them out. They've taken some of your clothes away.
God knows why.
Well, we've got set routines for these things. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Dad, I can't remember nothing about it yesterday. I don't know where I went or what I did. What if I did do them, Mum? What if I did kill them?
Don't talk stupid. Of course you didn't do anything to them. You're not capable of hurting them.
I can't remember, can I? I mean, the police must think I've done something, otherwise they'd leave me alone.
They've got to do their job, lad. Eliminate you from the inquiries and all that. Look, you remember something like that if you were involved. Oh, God, lad. How can you climb all the way up and down a scaffolding tower and not remember it?
Suppose I did such a bad thing that I can't remember it. I've blocked it out of my mind.
Hey, now don't. You'll drive yourself mad thinking things like that.
Well, maybe I am mad.
Now stop this, lad. There's been a terrible accident. An accident. It can't get worse than this is at the moment. It can only get better.
Look, on the bright side, eh?
What I'm saying is, this'll soon be over. And you've got to think about what you're going to do in the future.
Dad, I know what you mean well. Just leave me alone, eh? No one knows what I'm going through or what I... Just...
I know exactly how you feel, Jerry. Because I've been there. I lost your mother 28 years and 4 months ago. There isn't a day goes by that I don't think about her.
I'm sorry, I never thought.
You were only a toddler. And not too young to understand. I'll never forget that night. I opened your bedroom door. And the light from the lantern shone right across your face. Apart from your mum, I never felt so close to anybody in all my life. I hugged you. And I hugged you until you went to sleep that night. You're too big to hug now. But you're still my little lad. And I feel for you. And I know how you feel. And I'm here.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, Barry. You took your time in the bathroom, didn't you, lad?
Thought you'd been flushed away. Anything I can do, sir? Not really, thanks. Listen, I don't want to sound, you know, but, well, do you fancy going out? Breath of fresh air, change of scenery? Not really. Have you had anything to eat? I don't want nothing. Look, you go out if you want to. I'll be all right. No, I'll go out later or something. Look, Ted, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to make some arrangements or something? Is there anything at all I can do? Just help me get rid of this terrible feeling of guilt. But no one can do that, can they? Because I'm going to have to live with that for the rest of my life. Look, if you can't remember where you was, you know, you can always say you were at me. I mean, all you've got to do is find the story and stick to it.
Do you want to get it or shall I? I think we know who it is.
I'll get it. Let's just make this as short and as painless as possible, eh?
I don't want blood on the carpet, Max.
Hi.
Hi.
Come in.
And why exactly have I been summoned here?
Oh, no, you haven't been summoned.
Depends on how you look at it, I suppose. I thought it was time we had a little chat, sorted out a few ground rules concerning Max.
You make me sound like an object passed from one to another. I think I'd like to say a few words here. Susanna is the mother of my first two children, and Patricia is the mother of my son, Thomas.
Is that it, Mike?
Didn't we know that already?
No, I just want us to discuss this in a rational, civilised manner and remember that children are involved.
Will one of you just tell me why I'm here?
All right. I don't want Max seeing you without telling me, and I don't want you calling round here unless I'm in.
What Patricia means...
What Patricia means is exactly what Patricia says. I at least grant Susanna the intelligence to understand plain English.
Yes, but that might not always be practical, Patricia, that's all I'm saying.
She's saying she's afraid I might want you back.
Look, I really don't want to get into a slanging match with you, and I'm not interested in what you want or don't want. All I'm saying is that you're not welcome in this house when I'm not in, and I want Max to tell me when he's meeting you. Hardly unreasonable, I think.
Am I the only person you've banned from this house?
Please, let's not let this degenerate into something that we'll all regret.
If you hadn't been so devious in the first place, none of this would have been necessary.
Exactly, Max. Remember when we were married? If you hadn't been scuttling around, seeing her behind my back, lying to me and the children, making up elaborate stories to get away for long weekends, none of this would ever have happened.
All right, all right.
I don't mind you picking up the kids and dropping them off here. You can come into the house. I don't want Max's children thinking their mother and father can't have a friendly relationship. But from now on, I want everything to be above board. No more secret meetings. No more pretending to be Mrs. Farnham.
But I am Mrs. Farnham. I don't have to pretend.
But you're not his wife. I am.
But I had him first. And that's something you'll never be able to say. That's always going to be a little bit special.
Please, let's not be coarse now.
Oh, don't worry, Max. I'm not going to divulge any of our little secrets. Speaking of when we were married, of course. You must feel terribly insecure, Patricia.
Not at all. I feel very secure and very happy. And that's the way it's going to stay. I take it you know where you stand now.
I'll be seeing you, Max. The great advantage I'll always have is that I knew why he was attracted to me in the first place. And in hindsight, I know why he was attracted to you at a particular time when he was feeling vulnerable.
All right, Susanna, that's enough.
Shut up your moment. So you must be constantly worried that I might just choose to create the right conditions to unite my family again. And as you know, he's been unfaithful to one wife. What's to stop him being unfaithful to another?
I'm really not interested in what you think.
No. Are you not? Just think about this, Patricia. I could get him back any time I wanted. So don't ever feel too secure.
Can anyone inform me on the whereabouts of one Cyril Dixon?
Julia, I haven't got a clue. Honestly, Scout's honour. Come on, even you must know by now what he's like.
Oh, I know only too well what he's like. That's why I'm worried.
Well, do you want him for anything particular?
He's my fiancé. That's why I'm looking for him.
Julia, I only said, is there anything we could do in his place?
No, thanks. Only 'tis our engagement party next week. Oh, my goodness, if he lets me down, there'll be trouble.
Julia, I don't think even me dad would miss his own engagement party. He does know about it, doesn't he?
Of course he does.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a long time since my last confession. Years and years. In fact, I don't know what I'm doing here now because I don't know whether I believe in this anymore. I've not been to church for a while. Not since my brother's funeral. And I only went then because I was obliged to. But there's been a terrible thing happened. I'm sorry, it's a terrible thing. A mother and a child. They died. When they fell off scaffolding tower. And I know who did it. I know who's responsible for their deaths. I don't know what to do about it, Father. I don't know what to do.
Contrite wrongdoers seek assistance from Mother Love in Forgive or Forget after the break on Living.